Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm a little bit nervous. So, for about the past 2 years, I've been feeling this nudge as I've been on this journey of growth to invite people into this journey along with me. I'm not sure exactly what that looks like, but here we are. And I feel just intimidated, I guess, to start this. I'm not a great speaker, and I've come up with all these reasons why there's better communicators, but it kind of reminds me of a story. When I was a kid, maybe like 10, 11 years old, I was finally strong enough to start the boat engine. I was kind of entrusted with using the boat and taking siblings out. And this one day, went out on this adventure, and these thoughts of these desires of going out, maybe catching some fish, putting it in the meat in freezer bags with Dan's Fish written on it, and at some point bringing it out and providing for the family and being taking care of keeping my little siblings safe. So we took off. It was a relatively calm day. I believe pretty cloudless sky. If I can find a picture, I might try to include it. But about 3 miles offshore, we found a little reef, maybe 4 feet in diameter, sat about 3 foot off the seafloor, a little ring of seagrass around it. Looked down with the water glass and saw a bunch of silver marget fish. We were so excited. We jumped in, myself and 2 younger siblings, and dove down, shot one of the silver margets kind of behind the gills. It started spinning, spun off the spear. It dove underneath the reef, ended up diving down again, speared the reef, and I couldn't get the spear out, and begrudgingly went home and had looked at the shore to try to figure out, okay, if I come back, what landmarks can I see to be able to find this reef again. This was before we had a GPS. Got home, my mom turned on the video camera and in my nasally excited voice said, "And someday we're going to come back and find this spear." And I was excited with anticipation. I allowed myself to be seen, this excitement, and somebody whose opinion I cared a lot about kind of made fun of me and ridiculed me for it. And I just felt, have you ever had that experience where you just feel this sense of shame? I exposed myself. I allowed myself to show excitement in this moment, and was inviting, it was on video camera, I was inviting whoever watches this into that space, and for that, my voice to be ridiculed. And later on, in school, I was just made fun of for this nasally voice. Thankfully, it's not quite as nasally anymore. But that sense of shame, so it feels vulnerable to be here. However, when I look at the world around us, I feel a sense of just such compassion for the brokenness, deception, the bitterness in people's lives resulting from unforgiveness, the whole societies that are struggling with generational bitterness and anger towards each other that's just destroying people, families that are struggling and breaking apart, struggles in our own hearts, our own lives, where we can pretty clearly see this battle between the kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. And so I've been on this journey of understanding what is it what is this kingdom that Jesus and Paul speak about? What is this kingdom, this kingdom of heaven, this kingdom of God? And how do I live? What does that look like to truly live as a son, as an heir of the King, having been invited into this relationship? And I think that it's transformative. Could it be true that the great stories are true? Could it be that there is a kingdom of God and a kingdom of darkness? A kingdom that is characterized with a king who graciously has offered entrance into a relationship with him, that speaks to us and meets us in our hurts, in our disappointments, in our sinfulness that desires to steal, kill, and destroy, that meets us in the rawness of who we are as human beings, and says, truly, like, I have come to give you life and give it more abundantly. I've come that you may have joy and that your joy may be complete. I've come to rescue you from the bondage and the grip and the slavery of the evil one that seeks to kill, steal, and destroy. And I have offered you a path. I want to walk with you. So yeah, let's try to unpack this together, see where it goes, and let's have some fun in the process.